Okay, this section is how to modify your Amazon sponsored ads. And what this basically means is you're never done adjusting your sponsored ads. What your goal is to continually try to find those hidden golden nuggets. And what I like to do is I kind of follow this process that I'm going to review with you. And you don't have to do it every day, be modifying your listings that way. But think about it this way, there's always a way to make your listing better. There's always new things that your customers are searching for, and you want to find those. So how to modify your sponsored ads. First step is remove your low performing search terms. There's really no benefit to having, the ones that are pulling zero people in or zero impressions, having those running. It's actually a disadvantage because Amazon sees it as just another search term you have there. You should actually archive those out and end them. So I'll show you an example real quick over here of a low performing search term. So here we have, let's use surfing wax. This just didn't pull any traffic, and so I'm actually going to archive this one and just put it out of, my search terms here because it just isn't important. I do the same for warm surf wax, best surf wax, and then all I have left then at that point are the ones that are actually, pulling some traffic. Okay, next is remove any super high cost search terms. So let's review that. I don't really have a lot of super high cost ones. Like I said, the ones that I'd really that are really, really high are like $1.50 and above. Some of them are getting close, but these are also very valid search terms. When I'm talking about the high cost ones, it'd almost be like high cost, and you just don't want to pursue that level of competition. So let's say this surf wax scraper was, $2 per click, and I was only getting 35 impressions. I'd probably just archive that one. So you're kind of going through and you're refining your sponsored ads. So remove any absurdly high cost search terms. I typically qualify that as $1.50 and above. Next, what I do is I actually run a new reverse ASIN on Keyword Inspector. So remember, that's where we got a lot of our first search terms. What I'll do is I will find a new possible product. So let's say I'm going to go with the word surfboard wax. I would go on to Amazon and type in surfboard wax, find the item that shows up first, and then do a reverse ASIN on Keyword Inspector for it. And so what I'm basically doing is I'm putting a new product for Keyword Inspector to reverse engineer and tell me search terms on, and I'm going to try a new hypothetical or versions of hypothetical search terms so that ideally on my campaign manager, I'm always subbing out these zeros or these low performers, the ones I don't want to pursue. So let's say I'm like, oh, I'm not going to do surfboard wax cold. Let's take it out. I'm not going to do surfboard wax scraper. I'm going to take out all these low ones and keep in the high ones and then put in some new ones that I haven't seen yet. So I'm constantly asking Amazon, hey, Amazon, are people searching for this? Hey, Amazon, are people searching for this? Hey, Amazon, are people searching for this? It's something definitely to talk about because I think what a lot of people do is they do like a set it and forget it mentality. And if you want to take this stuff serious, the cool thing is you can always be refining your search so that you can find those new golden search terms because there's probably a ton out there that I don't even know about with surfboard wax and surf wax in general and all the different ones that exist. And so you can kind of expand that over time, but only if you're modifying your sponsored ads. It barely costs you anything to be doing that. And it can make you just tons and tons of sales because you're really refining it and it's going to be such a high converting product, or you're going to see search terms that, can marry to a new product. So I always like to run reverse ASINs. That's what I said. I basically live on Keyword Inspector, guys. It's a really useful tool to me, and I will do my best to get you guys promos and put the links below so that you guys can enjoy Keyword Inspector. At least give it a try. And like I said, next is I input the new round of search terms. Again, all you're doing is you're asking Amazon, hey, Amazon, are people searching for this? Amazon will then give you information back and tell you, yes, no, people are searching for it through impressions and clicks. And from there, you're just lowering your guessing. No more guessing. Everything is just becoming so transparent that Amazon's saying, look, people are looking for this. They're doing this many clicks on it. You're going to pay this much. This is the level of competition. So you're just constantly refining your search term process so that, you know, when you walk into a store and you're going to create a unique bundle or test out a possible private label opportunity or look at a closeout buy, you're going to see it from a search term perspective. You're not going to see it from, oh, well, what's the sales rank? What's this? What's that? You're actually going to see it like, oh, yeah, I know that search term I can tie that to. It's a really good performing search term. It gets high conversion. It has a low CPC. That's actually how I see products. I actually rarely look at the sales rank now because I like to create unique opportunities, unique bundles. And I'll look at it and go, okay, yeah, I know those exact search terms I want to tie that to. I know the cost. I know the level of competition. It's high, low, medium. I know that on average, you know, 1,000 people search for it per day, 100 people search for it per day, 10 people search for it per day. And I can actually derive, you know, the forecasted annual sales because, you know, I'll go, okay, I'll buy 2,000 of those because in a year I know I'll sell 2,000 based off of that data. So again, the data becomes extremely important. That's why you want to constantly modify so that you're getting concrete data. If you just get a couple search terms, that's great, but you know, there's so much more you can do with it, and it doesn't just benefit that product, it benefits future products for you too. So that's how important modifying your sponsored ads are. Just a quick review. Remove your low performing search terms. Those are the ones that are getting 0 impressions or very, very low impression amounts. I typically don't like to keep those in there because it does fill up spots. And Amazon does not generally run, you know, if you have 100 search terms in there, it won't run all 100 of your search terms. It'll run anywhere from 5 to 10, sometimes up to 20. And so I'd like to take those low ones out, put the new ones in. And next is I remove super high cost search terms that I'm just not interested in even pursuing because it's too much money, too much competition, and I don't think I could even, you know, compete. And so I'll remove those. Next is I run a new reverse ASIN search on Keyword Inspector on a new product that's very similar to the one that I now have. So like I said, if I'm going to pursue surfboard wax, I'm actually going to type in surfboard wax into Amazon and then do a reverse ASIN based off of the top result on there because that one's more geared towards surfboard wax. And I can find some maybe more niche surfboard wax type of search terms that revolve around. Again, I'll do my best, guys, to get you guys a special deal on Keyword Inspector. And then I input the new round of search terms. That is it for modifying your guys' sponsored ads. I hope that's valuable. I hope you take it seriously, and I hope you guys continuously modify your sponsored ads.